need Section 8 with them 9 kids and you about to get evicted. I can't get it. This is the problem. I can't get it because you guys won't get off of it. It's no difference than that 18-year-old, 21-year-old, 25-year-old, first-time mom, teen mom that can't get the Section 8 because your 50-year-old ass won't get off of the program. This is why we are where we are right now. I've been stating this stuff for over 10 years. Over 10 years. I actually got off Section 8 after being on it for barely 5 years, 10 years ago this year. April of this year will make 10 years since I have been off, well, May, officially off of Section 8. 10 years. I got off Section 8 when I only had 2 kids. Was pregnant with my 3rd child. Got my award from them when my 3rd child was born because I did something most people don't do. And 2014 statistical data showed that only 3% of people ever get off of Section 8. And out of that 3% of people, only 1% of people get off voluntarily, like myself. Okay, I'm a 1%er in most things that I do. So when you guys come back at what I'm stating with, oh, you need some Section 8, can't get it because y'all won't get off of it. You, your mammy, your grandmammy won't get off of it. So that's one of the issues. I feel like government assistance should be utilized when needed. It's kind of like unemployment when needed. We're going to talk about welfare. This is one of my favorite topics and all of that stuff shortly. Let me get my kids all situated. He about to take a nap. I'm doing laundry. Get myself in order. And once I do that, we're going to sit and we're going to have a long, long conversation. I'll give you guys a hit.
All right, guys, listen. The government is not only coming for Section 8, but they're also coming from welfare. They're also coming for welfare in those that are on it, okay? Now, listen, man, you already know, if you give them the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you. So I wanted to talk about this, and I wanted to lead with just hearing from the people and people that's been on it, people that's been on it, now off of it, and just kind of set the stage for you guys because you need to understand the real ramifications of these type of things that's getting eliminated and the ramifications it can have on you, your loved ones, people you know, and things of that nature. Okay, so this is why when I'm on you guys about the financial piece of it all, guys, it's a holistic thing. It's spiritual for me. It's emotional for me. It's so many other things than just teaching and showing you guys how to make money in the stock market. Somebody here knows somebody that's on Section 8. Some of you might have been on Section 8 before. However, we have a tendency to sometimes stay on things, abuse things that wasn't intended for it to be a lifelong thing. And now all of a sudden, some of that is coming to an end. So some things we're going to discuss. If you aren't elderly or disabled, you need to be off Section 8. Okay? And so again, if you aren't elderly and or disabled, you need to be off Section 8. There's too many things out here nowadays that you could be doing to elevate yourself. And we're going to unpack it in just a second. Check this one out.
Y'all, I want to get this motherfucking Section 8 voucher up and just start the over. I feel like this is holding me the fuck back.
Holding her back.
Like, seriously, I am tired. I'm tired of this motherfucking town. This town is draining. There's no motherfucking jobs around this motherfucker. Daycare suck. The kids' families suck. Like, I'm tired. Tired. I really the fuck am. And when I say I'm tired, I am fucking tired. Seriously. I've been on Section 8 for, what? October will be 3 years. It's time for me to get the fuck off this shit. This shit is holding me back. It really is. But that's the only thing I wanted to say. Have a blessed day. Happy Easter.
Now, do you guys think Section 8 holds people back? Because that's what I want to frame this conversation around. And I'm going to dive into some of the things I got for you guys. Do you guys think Section 8 is holding our community back, people back? Yes or no? Let me know your thoughts on that, okay? Listen to this, because we got some things we want to discuss. check this out. My friend told me she didn't want to get married because she'd lose her welfare benefits. What an oppressed way of thinking. I couldn't wait to graduate college so I could support myself. I got married, got off assistance, and became a nurse, even though I was a teen mom. Section 8 is not a retirement plan. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Is Section 8 a retirement plan? Yes or no? Do some people use it as if it's a retirement plan? Yes or no? Coach want to hear from you guys because I don't know if the right courageous conversations are happening and taking place within our community, within our homes. And some people might be uncomfortable having these conversations. Coach, I'm not afraid to go down through there on anything because it starts with us in terms of getting ourselves together, getting our affairs in order, okay? And so let me know what you guys think about that. Here's another one. Back in my early 20s, I got an apartment for my son and me through HUD. My rent was $27 a month. When I finally got hired for a job, I promptly let my rental office know, and the lady said, okay, we have to adjust your rent. I said, no need. I'm moving out because someone else out here there needs the same break I was given. I can pay market rent somewhere else. I was so glad that I was in a position that meant I could pay market rent and didn't need government subsidized housing anymore. Now, major salute to this young lady, this single mom who back in her early 20s at one point in time needed it. But once she elevated her life, once she leveled up and got in position that she can pay market rent, not only was she moving on up, but she was thinking about who else could use and benefit from the opportunity she was given. So she didn't want to hog up a spot. She didn't just want to lay in it the whole time and milk it for what it could be milked for. So when I hear and see these types of stories, I salute that because assistance and a hand up is all it's intended to be. It's not intended as for example, if somebody give you some money, you shouldn't have the expectation that every week, every month, they're going to keep giving you money. At some point, the blessing, the gift, the handout, whatever it was intended to help you in that moment. For the person to then become reliant on that and thinking that's supposed to happen time and time again, that's where relationships fall apart. So this young lady, major salute. Once she got a good paying job, her and her son got up out of there so somebody else could benefit from the services out there. Because guys, sometimes there's a waiting list for these things, and if you laying on the Section 8 and you using it as a lifelong, I ain't gonna never get out, never get my own, I'm gonna always keep this $27 a month little piece of house and this rent payment, and you don't never go to the next step, you also are keeping somebody else who may truly need it more than you do at this point in time because you have now elevated and got your affairs in order, okay? So that was a good one. And here's, I think, my last one. I applied for Section 8 over 20 years ago as a single mother of one. I was on a wait list for more than a decade because people get on the program and never get off of it. By the time I got to the top of the list, I didn't need it anymore. I'm thankful in a way because I had to get off my ASS, make my own way, and make wiser decisions to improve my situation. I believe these social programs that allow people to coast through their whole life on them are a detriment to people's growth. What do you think? Do you think welfare, Section 8, and things of that nature, are they a detriment to people's growth? Do people get complacent and stay on them longer than they should, or are people using them in the way that they were intended to be used? Coach wants to hear your thoughts. I love these kind of conversations because on top of financial literacy, on top of financial freedom, managing your risks, and all the stuff that come with that, these two are conversations that's just as relevant and that need to be had. And too oftentimes, especially in our community, I don't see and or hear them being talked about. It's more of an elephant in the room type of thing. It's more of a, we're going to avoid it, not discuss it. But that only helps perpetuate the same cycle. Then another generation comes through and boom, they're doing the same thing because it's never being discussed. It's never being talks had about elevation, about abundance, about breaking generational curses, bondage, all of those things that need to be discussed, okay? And so, again, man, I love talking about these things, but I also wanted to heed it to you all as a warning, man. These things aren't intended to last forever, and under this administration, or in just rules that's been put in place in general, they are eventually coming to an end, okay? Yes, there will be some available for those that truly need it, but all of this staying on it for 35 years, and you got people that truly need it, and your situation has improved and you have still not made the move to get off of it, those are the things that are no longer going to exist and be allowed as it relates to welfare and government Section 8, okay? So listen, guys, Coach just wanted to pop at you all. Hopefully this was a nice switch up, nice change of pace. Hopefully you embrace as well as like these type of conversations too. In my opinion, they all go together. They all tie to each other. But hopefully you find as much value in this as you do when we're talking about the stock market and helping you guys make wealth every day. All right, with that being said, we're going to get up out of here. We make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor. Don't forget, like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stocks using my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.